Okay.
It's just like,
All right.
it's like, I would. Lynn has Chase.
All right. Okay. Just getting all this. I don't know.
Please rise. Good afternoon and welcome. Tim and Sarah are so happy to have you here on this beautiful spring day. We are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments, the joining of two hearts. All of you are present today because in one way or another, you are a part of their life. Today we have come together to witness the joining of these two lives. For them, out of the routine of ordinary life, the extraordinary has happened. I'm sorry, please be seated. Got excited. So they met each other, fell in love, and are finalizing it today here with their wedding. Romance is fun, But true love is something far more, and it is their desire to love each other for life, and that is what we are celebrating here today. Sarah and Tim ask us to take a moment of silence to remember loved ones who are unable to be here with us today. Thank you for that. So at this time, the script asked me to introduce myself in some sort of fun way. I'm not sure how to do that, except to say that my name is Michael. I like long walks on the beach. And roughly 2.5 years ago, I tricked the beautiful matron of honor into marrying me as well. Also, I'm here in the middle because Tim and Sarah didn't want an 8th groomsman. That's a lot. Seriously though, we've come to know Tim and Sarah well over the past 4 years and could not be happier for the two of them. But today is a celebration for all of us, not just Tim and Sarah. For it is a pleasure for us to see love bloom and to participate in the union of two people so delightfully suited for one another. A marriage is not only the joining together of two individuals, it is also the joining together of two families. The joining of Tim and Sarah by their families is as important now as it has ever been. In fact, it needs to be extended now to include another person. Both families need to be committed to support both partners in this marriage. Timothy and Sarah wish to ask for their parents' blessing. Mr. and Mrs. Remo, you are not losing a son, but rather gaining a daughter. Do you offer to give this couple your goodwill and welcome Sarah as a member of your family?
We do.
Good, that's what the program said you would do. Well done for not needing a script. Mr. Minor and Mr. and Mrs. Dibblin, you are not losing a daughter, but rather gaining a son. Do you offer to give this couple your goodwill and welcome Tim as a member to your family?
We do.
Also, thank you for not needing a script. I'm sure somewhere thanks you as well. So, as a card-carrying member of the marriage fraternity, I can tell you that marriage is perhaps the greatest and most challenging adventure of human relationships. But I can also tell you it is the most rewarding adventure as well. No ceremony can create your marriage. Only you can do that. Through love and patience, through dedication and perseverance, through talking and listening, helping and supporting, and believing in each other. Through tenderness and laughter, through learning to forgive, learning to appreciate your differences, and by learning to make the important things matter and let go of the rest. What this ceremony can do is to witness and affirm the choice you two make to stand together as partners. At this time, I'd like to perform a reading called Marriage Joins Two People in the Circle of Its Love by Edmund O'Neill. Marriage is a commitment to life, the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunity for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal. It is a physical and an emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of love, marriage encompasses all of life's important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. And there may come a time when one partner is heartbroken or ailing, and the love of the other may resemble the tender caring of a parent or child. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller. Memories are fresher. Commitment is stronger. Even anger is felt more strongly and passes away more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, new ways of expressing a love that is deeper than life. When two people pledge their love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique unto themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage is a promise, a potential made in the hearts of two people who love each other. And now, just because I'm up here in the middle of these two wonderful people, and you pretty much have to listen to what I say, I would like to share a story and a few thoughts on Tim and Sara. When I first met Tim and Sara, our mutual friend John coaxed them into helping me move my beautiful wife, and at the time fiance, into our new apartment in Atlanta. We had just moved from Maryland. They, still in their bathing suits, had just come from shooting the hooch, tubing down the Chattahoochee River with some friends from out of town that also helped as well. I couldn't help but think how nice that was and what a help that was. I quickly learned that Tim and Sara were not only some of the nicest friends we would ever come to have, but they were also very calculated. You see, they were going to cash in this favor for a future move about 8 months down the road. I at the time appreciated their strategy. Our friendship grew, and we did all sorts of activities together. And that's where there may have been an all-out assault on Tim, pressuring him to pop the question after what seemed like forever. I'm just saying. You see, married couples like to be around other married couples and do married couple things together. These things may include brunch, art festivals, wine and beer tastings, going out to 2 restaurants for dinner. Don't knock it till you tried it. It's delicious. And of course, binge watching Netflix series. You can't really do that sort of thing with a non-committed couple because they want to go and do young stuff like go out to bars, which is generally past the married couple's bedtime. I'm not about to stand up here and take sole credit for pressuring Tim into asking the question that got these two here in front of us today. I was but a pawn in Sarah's master plan, which only took about 5 years to unfold, and admittedly that was beyond her timeline. But she did execute it masterfully, and I appreciated her strategy. So, calculated, yeah. So, like I said, married couples like to be with other married couples and do married couple things together. As a member of a couple that is not very much enjoying this stage of life, let me politely ask the crowd not to pressure them into the next step, kids, just yet. I know it's coming. I went through this. There's a lot of brunches, art festivals to be had, wine tastings and restaurants to visit, and of course, Netflix series to be seen. Have you guys seen the new one? It's really good. So we don't want to rush that. They have a good pace. Another 5 years or so, they'll get there. Okay, now to the serious stuff. Point of no return. Do you, Timothy Waller Remo, take Sara Lynn Minor to be your beloved wife, knowing in your heart that you will be a faithful friend and loving companion on this special day in the presence of family and friends, with them as witnesses? Do you give your sacred vow that you will always be with Sara and support her in times of sickness and in health, in times of joy and in times of sorrow? Do you promise to love her completely, to console and comfort her during difficult times, to laugh with her and to grieve with her, to share life's simplest but most enduring pleasures, to be truthful and honest with her, and to cherish her as long as you both shall live? I do. Well done on not needing a script. Do you, Sara Lynn Minor, take Timothy Waller Remo to be your beloved husband, knowing in your heart that you will be a faithful friend and loving companion on this special day in the presence of family and friends and witnesses, as witnesses? Do you give him your sacred vow that you will always be with Tim and support him in times of sickness and of health, in times of joy and in times of sorrow? Do you promise to love him completely and console and comfort him during difficult times, to laugh with him and grieve with him, to share with him life's simplest but most enduring pleasures, to be truthful and honest with him, and to cherish him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
May I have the rings? Tim and Sarah's rings are an external and visible sign of the internal bond of love which unites their two hearts. May they serve as a seal of the vows Tim and Sarah have made to one another. Tim, please repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my heart. Sarah, please repeat after me. With this ring, I give you my heart.
With this ring, I give you my heart.
I promise from this day forward you shall not walk alone.
I promise from this day forward you shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter, and may my arms be yours.
May my heart be your shelter, and may my arms be your... I don't even know what this is. My arms be your home.
Yeah, you actually had to speak. That's tough. To make your relationship work will take love. This is the core of your marriage and why you're here today. It will take trust to know that in your hearts you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and grow together. It will take faith to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. It will take commitment to hold true to the journey you both have pledged today. And for Tim, it will take a calloused over backside because she's going to kick you off. So, by the power vested in me, by the best online industry, 2 easy payments of $14.99 I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. It is my absolute pleasure to introduce for the first time publicly, Mr. and Mrs. Timothy Remo.
Most important, a lot of fun.
showing the dudes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we ask if immediate family and immediate family